My TD Life. Yes, My TD Life. It's a tax-free retirement strategy company that allows you to have your money safely work for you. Take advantage of market gains while avoiding any and all losses to your primary money. Listen in on Monday, December 7th at 9:05 a.m. right here on WOCA The Source. Check my website, www.mytdlife.com.
Okay.
You need to relax. It's only a drive away. We're talking about Miami Beach, Florida. Yes, that Miami Beach with its 7 miles of beaches, Miami Beach with its international cuisine, Miami Beach with its art and culture. That's right, you could win a hotel stay in Miami Beach and a tank full of gas. But you can only win if you call in and give us your name and phone number. Just call 352-732-8000. That's 352-732-8000. Miami Beach. Paradise is only a drive away from your friends here at WOCA, The Source.
This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt, bringing stories that are important to our community in and around Ocala. Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well. Now, here's your host, Tom.
Welcome back on a Friday edition of Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt. I am joined in studio by the ever-growing in popularity, Joseph Martone.
Well, you're modulating over there a little bit.
Well, I'm trying. I'm trying. You know.
Well, let's see.
Hey, it's National Cookie Day.
Wow, what are you something?
I'm not over-modulating. I'm looking at over here. It's fine over here.
Okay,
hey, it's National Cookie Day.
Cookie.
You
gave me one yesterday.
I made a bet with some of the listeners that you're probably a salt and vinegar type cookie guy.
No, just the opposite.
Take some vinegar, salt, put it in cookie dough.
Just the opposite.
Sourpuss.
Just the opposite. That's. You were on my good side about 10 seconds ago.
What's your favorite? Give me your 3 favorite cookies, Joe.
I can't.
You don't like cookies?
No, there's no 3 favorite.
Well, okay, I had 5 favorite. I came up with Thin Mints by the Girl Scouts.
No. They're
Oreos.
Good. Definitely not.
Chocolate chip.
If they're soft.
Oatmeal raisin.
That's good.
And the famous sugar cookie.
Sugar cookie's good. But I didn't see an Italian cookie in there at one.
I don't like Italian
pastries.
No, I like cannoli, but that's not a cookie.
That's not a cookie. No, See, I grew up, and my Aunt Jo used to make. You know how like a dining room table is normal dining room table with the leaf in it.
Right, of course.
That would
sit 8 people. Probably.
8 people. Yeah. Christmas time, you could not see the top of it. All the cookies.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not talking a few, but she used to make. I don't know what they're called. But with the hard little balls of dough and then honey over them with little sparkles on it. Oh.
See, my grandma did a cookie like that. It was a little circle. It was a nice cookie with the honey. And then she rolled the cookie in powdered sugar.
That's another one. That's another one. Then you get the round cookies, and it's got like a half a cherry in the center of it.
Yeah, I didn't care for those.
Then they call angel wings.
Yeah, I didn't care for those either.
They're so light and they melt in your mouth. I go on and on.
But
What about those cookies that have the almonds in? It starts with a B, and I can't think of it now.
Can't help you.
I can't help you, but I could eat them.
Can't help you. Let's go.
Hey, I got an exciting announcement to make.
Okay, go ahead, and then we'll get the caller.
You know, the Conservative Watch Hour is coming on at 11 o'clock.
Right, certainly.
And she just emailed me a quick clear. She says they're so excited they have over 2,000 people joining them for the convoy from Florida to Georgia. Short and sweet and to the point.
To the point. You know, there's a lot of controversy going on in Georgia right now. We'll get to that after the caller. Hi, caller. Who's this? Hello, caller. Are you there?
Hey, you called. Talk to us. Never mind. Oh, he's there. Fix it. Something's broke.
Call us back. Your connection's terrible. Call us back.
Yeah.
Well, they tried.
Well, get off the speakerphone. Speakerphones screw you up quick.
They do. So, you hear the newest breaking news out of Georgia last night?
Yes.
Thursday evening.
With
There's
the
now
suitcases?
videotape.
With the suitcases.
They have video of After they closed, remember they closed the counting area because of a water main break in the ceiling.
Which wasn't really a...
We don't know. But I'll tell you, maybe our caller's got a better connection. Hi, caller, are you there?
Hello. The cookie, that little Italian cookie, my aunt always called it a spingy.
Spingy.
Describe the cookie.
Yeah.
Can you
with the honey on top? Yes.
Oh, okay, very good. All right.
Thanks, Jim.
Thank you. See, our listeners know.
They know.
When it comes to food,
it's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You just put a question out there. One of the listeners will have an answer. You can go.
Oh yeah, like I didn't know about the claw with the banjo. And
right,
all that.
exactly.
The claw picking. Oh yeah.
So back to Georgia.
Oh yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Now after everybody was shown out of the building because it was dangerous to be in the building, there was a water main break in the ceiling of the center they were using to count. Clear on video, 4 workers stayed behind after everybody was shuttled out. We're closed. We're not counting anymore. And for hours are seen on video feeding ballots into tabulating machines.
Uh-huh.
Now, do I think that threw the election one way or the other? I don't know. But what are they doing?
Uh-huh.
What's going on? Why did they stay after everybody was supposed to leave? Because counting was over. We had a water main break. It was dangerous. You need to leave the building. 4 people stayed behind, and for hours. That's what the video shows, and it's being reported by ABC News. For hours, they were feeding ballots into machines, counting them.
It's not crooked, is it?
Well, no, the ballots were probably straight, or they wouldn't have been counted by the machine. Right. Can't be a crooked ballot. It's got to be straight. Got to be straight. But and once again, Joe, let me reiterate that I'm past caring who wins.
I just want it fair.
I don't. If Donald Trump win, fine. He'll be president for 4 more years. If Joe Biden wins and he's sworn in as president, fine. He'll be president for 4 or 8 years. The integrity of this election has been called into question. And when you start calling in the integrity of the election process in the United States, the most powerful country, the most free country on the face of the earth, when you start calling the integrity of that election into question, we got problems.
Well, yeah, and how, I don't know. Let's see. We're gonna have a water break, and we're gonna make it so everybody has to leave, but we're gonna
10:30.
We're gonna stay here, and we're gonna, after they leave, we're gonna take those suitcases that we have hidden underneath the table, and we're gonna start feeding them through. We all set on that? Who's it? 1, 2, 3 of us? Okay, good.
Ready, break.
Right.
Break the huddle and ready to go.
Ready to go. Oh, we're all done. Okay, let's go home. Did anyone cover the video cameras?
Nope. It's the same dumb things that, remember, there's a reason that the morons that broke into Watergate got caught.
Yeah.
There's a reason they broke it, because they were dumb. It was depicted in the Forrest Gump movie, remember? Hey, this is Forrest Gump over in room so-and-so. Y'all need to do something about those flashlights that keep flashing into my window. Crooks aren't smart. That's why we have Dumb Crook Friday. By the way, boy, do I have some doozies for Dumb Crook Friday.
Oh, well.
But before we get to that, it's Christmas time, Joe. It's Christmas holidays.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, boys.
So that means Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeers were being rolled out on CBS.
Ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
Charlie Brown's Christmas is on PBS. It's the holiday movies and TV special time.
Have you been a good boy?
No, I'm never a good boy. So I compiled a list of my favorite top 10 Christmas movies. This is Tom's list.
Okay.
And by the way, if it's my list, it's the correct list because I said so.
Oh.
You know why else it's the correct list?
Why?
Because it's Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz. My name's on the marquee.
You're such a good boy.
No, I'm just a jackass that thinks he knows everything. Tell me how you think of this list. So, number 10 on my list, Billy Bob Thornton starring as Bad Santa. That's a funny movie. I don't care who you are. That's a funny movie right there. Number 9 on my list, I know it should be higher to most people, but it's not on mine. But it's still on my top 10. Miracle on 34th Street.
Okay.
The original one.
Hopefully, I know
black and white.
They're doing a remake. I understand.
Well, they've remade it like 3 different times, but they're doing one now again.
Yeah.
Next on my list, The Best Man. It's a great holiday movie. It's a great holiday movie. Number 7 on my list, The Nightmare Before Christmas.
The night.
Jack-o'-lantern.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Thank you. Yeah.
Disney movie.
Yeah.
Great movie. Number 6, how can you go wrong with Jimmy Caan and Will Ferrell? Elf. Oh, that's a good movie. Good movie.
No.
Number 5.
That would have been on mine. Go ahead.
Where's Kevin? Kevin! Home Alone. I mean, there's just something about paint cans hitting you in the head. And,
I love it.
An iron burn on the forehead. Joe Pesci's knit cap catching on fire when his head explodes.
Yeah.
There's just something about Home Alone that makes it a great movie.
Home Alone. Yes, I hear that. Yes.
Number 4 on my list.
Yeah.
Number 4 on my list, and I will watch it
I don't blame you.
in the background,
What?
while it shows 24 hours a day. Starts at 8 p.m. Christmas Eve on TBS.
Oh, not the Yuletime log.
A Christmas Story.
Oh, okay.
I want a Red Ryder BB gun. You don't want a BB gun, kid. You'll shoot your eye out.
That's right.
The leg lamp.
They sell those.
I know they do.
sell those. Yes.
Yeah. He goes, fragile. Honey, I think it must be Italian. Honey, I think it says fragile. Well, it could say that too.
Yeah. I hear
Fragile. Number 3 on my list. I can't say the line. It's my favorite line because Randy Quaid says it.
No, what?
But it's something about his RV's toilet area is full.
Yes.
Well, he refers to it as another name, though.
Yeah.
As he's
we'll
dumping it into the sewer system right out in front of Chevy Chase's house.
PG-13. Thank you.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
That was
number
different.
3 on my list.
Yeah.
Number 2 on my list.
What?
Scrooged. Bill Murray.
Oh, yes.
Carol Kane about steals the whole movie.
It slaps the heck out of him.
She hits him with a toaster.
I love it.
It's just a really, really good movie.
Yes.
And Bill Murray's brother plays in the movie alongside him and everything.
And the taxi driver.
That's Poindexter, Buster Poindexter.
Yeah, I mean,
he plays the taxi driver.
I mean, it was done very well.
Oh, it was a great movie. And Carol Kane just like she almost stole Taxi whenever she would show up as Laka Kravitz's wife on Taxi.
Yeah.
She almost stole Scrooge.
Almost.
I'll give you my number 1 movie after we talk to this caller. Hi, caller. Who's this?
Oh,
Yes.
You.
hello.
Hello.
Yeah, 2 offbeat movies, Captain Newman, M.D., and Battleground.
Those Christmas movies?
They take place over the Christmas holidays. Captain Newman, M.D., is about a psychiatrist treating battle fatigue at an army hospital.
Oh.
But it's kind of interweaved with Christmas.
Okay.
And of course, Battleground took place during the Ardennes offensive, and the chaplain had this big, not big, impromptu Christmas service in the middle of the battle. Just thought I'd point those 2 offbeat.
They're definitely offbeat.
Thanks for the call.
Cool.
That's
That's like Die Hard.
people say that's a Christmas movie.
No.
So
It just happened during the
Well,
holidays.
2 good movies, it sounds like, that would be good to watch.
Oh, yeah.
What movie is glaringly missing from this list? I'll go into it again. 10, Bad Santa.
What's
9,
the one?
Miracle on 34th.
What is the one with the bell on the tree?
8, The Best Man. 7, The Nightmare Before Christmas. 6, Elf.
No.
5, Home Alone. 4, Christmas Story.
No.
3, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
2, Scrooge with Bill Murray. What's number 1?
The one with
Zuzu's Petals.
what?
Yeah, Zuzu's Petals is in the number 1 movie. Look, Mom. Every time a bell
what I
rings,
just
the
said.
teacher says the angel gets their wings.
Yeah, on the tree. That's what I'm just trying to tell you. What's the name of that one?
That's a boy, Clarence. Way to go, Clarence.
Clarence, yeah.
Joe, you can't remember the name of that movie?
Apparently
It
not.
is the greatest Christmas movie
I
ever.
like it. I love
Number
it.
one on my list.
That's Jimmy Stewart, right?
Jimmy Stewart and Donna Reed. Ooh, Donna Reed.
Okay, you're killing your mic over there. I don't know what
By
you're
the
doing.
way,
What?
it's called It's a Wonderful Life.
It is. It's a Wonderful Life.
Jimmy Stewart, Frank Capra movie. It's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart and Donna Reed.
Yeah.
You know who made a cameo in that movie?
Who?
Alfalfa from the Little Rascals.
Really?
If you remember the movie scene where, hey, you know what that dance floor is on top of? It's on top of the pool. And I have a key to the pool. And he takes the key and he opens it, and you know the pool's open and they're dancing, doing the Charleston back and forth.
Bloop,
The
bloop,
kid
bloop.
who is angry because Jimmy Stewart walks up, as he's talking to Donna Reed, Jimmy Stewart walks up and takes her away to go dance with her. It's a 19-year-old Alfalfa from the Little Rascals. And he looks exactly the same, except his hair's not sticking straight up on the back.
He died young, too.
Yeah, he did die young. But it's the guy that played Alfalfa as a little kid in the Little Rascals that is no longer. What is going on with you?
Your microphone's unplugging little at a time. Plug it back in, the back end of it.
Right here?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't look like it. That's secure.
It is? Okay.
Yeah.
You've been fizzing over there, so I'm asking.
I don't know. I can't hear it. You got
I'm hearing.
extrasensory hearing.
Yeah, I do have very good hearing, yeah.
You're super hearing.
Yeah.
Super guy hearing. But that's my 10 favorite movies. Bad Santa, Miracle on 31st Street, The Best Man, Nightmare Before Christmas, Elf, Home Alone, A Christmas Story,
You did good with number one.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, Scrooged, and of course, Frank Capra's It's a Wonderful Life, which, by the way, bombed at the movie theaters and was not released at Christmas time. It's become a Christmas movie, but it wasn't designed that way. What was the name of the town? It was going to be Pottersville because George Bailey wasn't born. But what was the name of the town, Joe?
It wasn't Smallsville.
No, it was not Smallsville.
Give me the first letter.
B.
Bakersville?
Joe, you got to really get better at your movies. Hi, caller. Who's this?
Hi, caller. Who's this?
Who's this? Who's this?
The one that also comes to mind is Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh, that's on the list already.
It's on the list. Number 9th on the list, Jim.
Okay.
Yeah, he
All
redeemed
right.
himself with that
Thanks.
one, Jim.
Yeah. The name of the town?
I don't know.
Bedford Falls.
Where do I read? Where's Bedford?
It was a fictional town, and It's a Wonderful Life.
Isn't there
By the
Bedford
way,
Falls, Massachusetts?
Another thing that you might not know, or you might know, I don't know if you know.
I don't know if I
In the
know.
movie It's a Wonderful Life, two very famous Muppets came out of It's a Wonderful Life.
Kermie?
Nope.
Okay.
The cop was named Bert, and the taxi driver was named Ernie in It's a Wonderful Life. Jim Henson loved the movie so much that he named Bert and Ernie the Muppets after the taxi driver and the cop in It's a Wonderful Life.
Wow.
Something the trivia guy knows.
Yes, I'm sure you guys have.
I got a lot of useless information up there, pal.
And it works.
Not usually.
Up there or the information?
Both. Hey, this story out of Weirsdale, Florida.
Weirsdale, Florida, right here, right there, folks, right next to the chicken coop.
An accused drug kingpin has been apprehended in Weirsdale, Florida.
Well, that's where no figure I'll be over here
In a
hiding.
news release from the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Middle District of Florida,
Yeah.
officials said Howard Farley was taken into custody at his Weirsdale home on Wednesday, transported to the Marion County Jail, where he's being held on charges of making false statements when applying for a U.S. passport.
They wanted to get out of town, huh?
He was apprehended. Farley was trying to get on his private plane, which was in a hangar at his residence. Federal officials said Farley had received a pilot's license in the name of a deceased person.
Did he vote?
Farley's home was searched, and law enforcement officials recovered a gun. He had been convicted of burglary in Nebraska in 1970. Now, why is he considered a drug kingpin?
Why?
Farley and 73 other people were indicted by a federal grand jury in Nebraska, charging them with drug conspiracy. Farley was the kingpin of the Southern Line, a railroad line used by drug smugglers to distribute legal narcotics in the U.S. He's been on the run for 3.5 decades.
Over 30 years, and they just caught him.
He's 72 now. And they found him living in Weirsdale. And the way they caught him is a person submitted an application to receive a passport renewal,
Yeah.
and when they did some due diligence and said, hold on, this name's a dead person. They died at 3 years old in 1955. But here's what's the egg on the government's face. They'd already renewed his passport 3 different times.
With that name. Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
But he was taken
I
into
definitely
custody.
would have used a different name by
He's
then.
been on the run since 1985.
So he was going to get out of town permanently.
No, he was living here, got a pilot's
I
license.
said now he was going to get out of town.
No, he didn't know they were looking for him. He was just
Oh.
going to his private plane that he's got a hangar and everything. Wealthy guy. He was just going
Gee, I wonder why he's a wealthy guy. Yeah.
He was just going to go take a flight. He didn't know they were coming for him.
So now he's going to be in 3 square meals a day motel.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he'll get a lawyer with his money. He'll fight it effectively.
Effectively.
Whatever that means.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
I mean, wonder where he got his pilot's license from.
Where did he get the training?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, but he's been on the run since 1985.
Yeah, well.
Living right here in Wearsdale, Florida.
What was that? Let's see. Where was that bang bang shoot 'em up? Where was that? Where was that?
That was in Ocala with Ma Barker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real close to Wearsdale.
Yeah, that's exactly my point. Exactly.
Yeah.
My point exactly.
But yeah, they were doing research and found a death record for the applicant's name. They realized the person died in 1955. They was using that person's name. So they got him on a charge of applying for a passport using fake information, but they're going to get him for eluding police and, running and fugitive from justice.
How about drugs?
Probably drugs, too.
Yeah,
'Cause,
probably.
by the way, out of the 73 people that were arrested and indicted,
Yeah.
the only person that didn't face prosecution was this guy. Everybody else was found guilty and sent to prison. There's a pretty good chance he's going to prison for the rest of his life.
Yeah, I think so.
The rest of his
So he's
life.
got another 20 years.
Hey, guess what's coming up next?
You.
Dumb crook news, and I got a lot of it.
I knew that.
I got it's not real hard. You put dumb crook in the
In the equation, and what do you get?
You put dumb crook in a Google search, and you literally, when you go down and it says page 1, it goes go to next page. It says next page and it lists. There's like 473 pages.
Well, we have a lot of material.
Dumb crook news.
We got a lot of material, don't we?
If you put Florida dumb crook news, there's like 230 pages.
We got a lot of material.
But we're
So
gonna
now you
talk-
have to put them in categories. How dumb are
We're
they?
going to talk about some bank robbers. We're going to talk about a couple robbers. We're going to talk about a scratch-off ticket issue. We're going to talk about a woman.
It's not a peel and stick, folks.
A woman with with a doctor's pad, and a guy that says somebody owes him $1 trillion.
A trillion.
$1 trillion.
Well, hell, yeah.
$1 trillion. So a lot of dumb crooks out there.
He
but
starts shaking when he put the zeros on there, yeah.
one that wasn't a dumb crook because he was on the run for 35
5
years
years.
and stayed hidden.
No, he's still dumb.
Howard Darwin Farley, Jr., 72, taken into custody at his Wearsdale home on Wednesday. It's a big truck pulling out, Joe.
Wow, that vibrated the whole
They
state.
did still doing it.
I know.
Maybe
Sure
that's
it's a
the
truck?
I don't know. It sounds like a jet, maybe. I don't know. Probably the truck. Joe's taking his headset off now to see if he can hear any better. He's got hearing like a hawk. Man hears everything. Dumb crook news on its way. Plus, we'll take your call, 622-9622. It is National Cookie Day. My 5 favorite cookies, the Thin Mints from the Girl Scouts, Oreos, chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin, and sugar cookies. But look, all of them are useless cookies if you don't have a cold glass of milk to drink to use with the cookies. But it is National Cookie Day, so I noticed Joe didn't bring me a cookie on National Cookie Day. I'm a little upset with that. I brought him a cookie yesterday. It wasn't even National Cookie Day, and I brought him a cookie. You'd think he'd repay the favor and bring me a cookie. And not the same cookie I gave him yesterday. See, that's how you cut him off at the pass, because he was probably going to just re-gift the cookie I gifted him yesterday. That's the things he does. It is Friday. Dumb crook news on the way. Next, you're listening to Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz. We're coming to you live from the palatial studios of WOCA Radio, just outside the food court entrance to the Paddock Mall in the Brick City Beautiful, Ocala, Florida. The Paddock Mall busy today. People flowing in and out and have been since about 7 this morning. So shopping is officially, the holiday shopping season is officially here. We'll be right back after this timeout on The Source.
Some of the best growing kits for exotic.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
U.S.